Que adoro.
He was, but not anymore. He wanted to go investigating on his own, so I let him.
He kept
harping on about Don Hung being a true warrior or something. Oh, he did say that completing an assignment with me would help him complete the final trial. It felt like he learned a lot from me. Then again, everyone has a lot to learn from me. We were investigating suspicious crystals together, but he said it was all pointless if he couldn't transform himself. I could tell he was giving himself a lot of pressure, so I gave him a suggestion. I told him actions speak louder than words when you want to prove yourself. I was just thinking out loud, really. I had no idea what kind of trial he was doing. But when he heard that, he said Mr. Don Hung was right. And then he just left. I took a photo of him. He was doing one of those tough guy walks. Come to think of it, maybe I shouldn't have left him alone. Take me with you if you're going after him.
Por aqui. Esse questão.
I read that a Stellaron's internal fluctuations will cause a fragmentum to appear. Did Arlan?
Hey, relax. I've seen plenty of Stellarons. It'll be fine.
I hope Arlan is safe. The extent of the corrosion here is a lot worse than I imagined. Mrs. Hinkle.
You won't get away. A sharp scythe needs target.
Tocar a bolha da memória.
Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery. You won't get away. I'll end your misery. Who's next? I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. You won't get away.
I've never seen anything like this before. It looks like some kind of new entity. It must have mutated after being corroded.
Great. Rules are made to be broken. You won't get away.
Perhaps you still don't understand.
Humanity never can see as its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Let's go.
Nap time.
What a headache. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. A sharp scythe needs targets.
Are you okay, my lady? Arlan, Lady Asta? Why are you crying? Are you hurt?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
It's all my fault. I've been putting too much on your plate, and that's why you looked up ways to manage the pressure. I honestly didn't realize that these things would bring you so much stress. I just want to say I'm sorry.
My lady, you didn't give me any pressure.
Arlan, you don't need to hide this from me any longer. She and I know all about the trials you're putting yourself through. If you can't forgive me right now, then I'll reflect further and find a way to prove that I'm willing to change.
But, my lady...
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss. And the evidence is... Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss. And the evidence is...
Yeah.
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor... And the evidence...
No, transcription.
This limited edition snapshot! This was taken by a member of the Master Capote fan club less than 24 hours ago and stopped responding to messages in the same time window.
This is just...
No need to launch your defense. We haven't got to the core yet. This evidence is a bit of a stretch. Do we have anything better? Master Capote's Life Wiki version 12.0. This transcript records what you asked Capote to help you with. Here, we can see a bossy manager and you being asked to do things outside of your job description. Clearly, Professor Capote is unlikely to master my speech or mannerisms anytime soon. Oh, but the content is the key here. I am the source of your pressure!
My lady, I did speak to Professor Capote, and I did ask him some things. But they had nothing to do with you. I've never experienced any pressure with you.
Oh, Arlan, won't you accept my apology? I'll just have to show you more evidence. We know the essence of your trial of the heart, and we also know that you asked Sun Hung to help you complete the trial of the mirror. I'm so sorry, Arlan. Until I spoke with Sun Hung, I never realized how much pressure was on your shoulders.
Miss, I really don't...
Hold it. I have evidence. Your ID pass. This isn't just any old station pass, is it, huh? There's a very important photo on it. A photo of Happy!
Lady Asta, I like Peppy a lot, so I,
No, Arlan. You don't need to find excuses for your actions. Maybe you've actually convinced yourself. The combination of your simulated conversations with Capote and the entry in your work log about playing Holodisc with Peppy, it points to one thing. Me getting you to look after Peppy is the greatest source of your stress. You even printed out a photo of Peppy to constantly remind yourself to look after him. I know exactly what message you're trying to drill into yourself by sticking this photo onto your pass. Arlan, taking Peppy out to play is an assignment from lead researcher Asta. You better throw that Holodisc like it's a full-on discus. If you spare any effort, Lady Asta will find out and punish you terribly for all eternity.
my lady, don't you think that's a long thought to think? Lady Asta, please! I didn't do any of these trials because of you. I always try to complete every assignment you give me, regardless of whether it's within my job description. I really like taking Peppy out to play.
Asta, I don't think Arlan is upset with you.
But Arlan doesn't have any other bosses. Who else would it be? March, he asked to accompany you so he could learn how to manage his stress, right?
What? Arlan wanted to go on assignments just to experience stress? Phew. Good thing I let him go alone. My calming influence would have ruined his training. Guess I made the right decision after all.
Não,
What
não
did he
estava
say?
certo.
That I'm good?
Arlan, all I want you to understand is how sincerely I'm reflecting on my actions. Please, accept my apology.
But, my lady...
Stop! Arlan, I understood the level of stress you're dealing with as soon as I saw this photo.
Didn't I take that photo?
I'm always giving you tasks and assignments, but I never actually see how you take to the battlefield. When I saw this photo, and I saw you fighting alone just now, I'm just sorry that I gave you the stress of all my private affairs on top of an already stressful job. Please, forgive me, Arlan.
My lady, I'm very touched, but I started this trial because of Madame Herta.
What?
Whenever she's back on the space station, Madame Herta assigns me things outside the security department remit. Even if I dared to refuse, I wouldn't know how. She's just too overbearing. Whether it's helping her test some new specimen, or looking for ancient documents I've never even heard of. Assignments like those were okay before the invasion. But now, I need to focus on clearing out any last traces of the Legion.
Aha! So you're trying to learn how to reject Herta and then put it into practice.
Yes. I found an anonymous handwritten journal while I was cleaning up. It mentioned 36 different strategies for relieving pressure. That's where I read about the trials. Yes. There were detailed notes, so I wanted to give them a try.
Já ficou
I'm
preocupada.
sorry, my lady. I didn't want to bother anyone, so I didn't mention it.
So, you don't feel pressured around me?
I've never felt pressured around you, my lady.
All right. It's all a misunderstanding. You two should reflect on your actions. Right? This is supposed to be a happy moment. You keep saying that. What did Don Hung even say?
Thank you for helping Lady Asta. And for coming to find me.
You're welcome. Although if you really want to thank me, let me play Hollow Disc with Peppy, please.
Cadê a missão? Cadê a missão? Pepe. Eu tenho o ícone do Pepe. Uma mosca. Para o Pepe.
This place could do with some iris scanners. Wouldn't want unregistered visitors sneaking aboard. I remember Lady Asta commissioned some security equipment a while back. Maybe she still has some spares. Oh, sorry. I was thinking out loud. Don't worry, the Express is perfectly safe. There are no... Well, come to think of it, I'm an unregistered visitor. I'm sure you guys in the Express itself are more than capable of maintaining security. But it's important not to overlook basic prevention methods. In addition to visitor recognition systems, I've made a few notes on third-party signal monitoring and emergency response devices. Of course, it'd be great if you never had to use any of it, but I hope my analysis is of help to the conductor.
Hello.
Those guys aren't serious when they refer to me like that, you know? Anyway, please don't start using it yourself too. Anyway, thanks for inviting me to see the train. I've seen the Express when it was docked at the platform, but this is my first time on board. I'm not as knowledgeable as Lady Asta. The only way I can contribute is to help the station improve its defenses, don't you think? Huh? You're right. I need to learn to unwind. I've been so focused on the station's defenses recently. It's easy to forget that work-life balance is the best way to stay on top. Thanks for your advice. It's nice to have a break every now and then. Sightseeing on the... You're right! Thanks for your advice.
Que pompa. O próximo já começa a pegar armadura. Fonográfico e adicionar novas músicas. Tem que falar com o Tom aqui. Por que você me chamou? Nada.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
Tudo de boa? Tá bom. Vai aqui. Isso. Sobre o timer.
I want to see the adventurous moles.
Não, maluco aqui, mano. O que aconteceu? Cadê os outros? Okay. Deixa eu... explorar aqui a área que deu pra explorar porque o jogo me tá com uma cutscene.
Don't mess with me.
This is our chance.
You won't get away.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Mata. Nossa, Santos estelar ele, mano. Aqui que eu vou deixar esse bicho fugir.
What a headache. I'll end your misery. Don't mess with me.
Matou?
You won't get away. I'll end your misery. Who's next? Let's make up. What a headache. I'll end your misery. A sharp scythe needs targets.
Combo.
Enemies ahead. Up for a scrap? Ah, great. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Rules are made to be broken.
Naughty child.
A batalha acabou. Balzão me deu um Porsche. É pronto, agora sim.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
Agora pés. Abriu a porta. De stealth para chegar aí.
What a headache.
This is our chance.
That hurt. Time for a shot. Nap time. You won't get away. I'll end your misery. Who's next? A sharp scythe needs targets.
Tem mais uma parte ali no final do que no... Sabe?
You won't get away. One step closer. You won't get away. That hurt. That's better.
What?
I have something for you.
Who's next? Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery.
Let's go. Time for an... One step closer to the stars.
Lógico. E agora sim, terminou uma toda. 8 de 8 para tu encontrar. Para boulder então.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
Vamos lá. Não, então se você para pegar o leite do protagonista.